so this brings us to our last one. This film is going to be called Cold Storage. This is a horror sci-fi film, and this one I can't believe I missed it because I remember seeing this trailer a couple times in the theaters at the beginning of the year, and I just must have missed the release, or maybe it got like one weekend it was out, and because I don't think it did well. Wasn't much talk about it, but I saw it was available, so I went ahead and watched it. Actually, a few hours ago. It was
It was
directed
very
by.
it was very limited release because I remember seeing it like it's in one of my theaters here for
Mhm.
like a weekend, and then after that, I never could catch up with it.
Yeah, so
Sorry about starting.
it's hold on, I just lost the thing. Yeah, so it's directed by Johnny Campbell, screenplay by David Kopp. In this film, two employees at a self-storage company have the wildest shift of their lives when a parasitic fungus that was sealed by the government escapes. As the temperature rises underground, a highly contagious and rapidly mutating microorganism starts to multiply as it unleashes its brain-controlling, body-bursting terrors on the facility's inhabitants, human and otherwise. So it's pretty much kind of like a contagion, man, spread by this fungus. I guess this kind of idea was made popular recently by the Last of Us series, with the
Mhm.
mushrooms. But this film stars, we got Joe Keery from Stranger Things. We've also got Georgina Campbell from Barbarian. I think she's in Psycho Killer recently. We also got Liam Neeson, Sosie Bacon, Vanessa Redgrave also. And who else? Richard Brake, actually, man. That was kind of fun to see him in this, man. But overall, dude, I had a really good time watching this, man. Like, I was surprised at the fun I was having because I mean the trailer really piqued my interest. But this guy works at a storage facility and somehow is really wild, the story. So basically the first, I guess, the space station that crash landed to Earth, is playing around with real life events a little bit. Apparently, there was something that hitched a ride back. This fungus. And crazy part to me about this thing is why were they storing the samples of this fungus? You know what I'm saying? Why did they just destroy it when they had the chance? But
Yeah.
anyway, our characters stumble upon it, and it's wild because Liam Neeson is kind of with the group that first discovers it, man, there's a really interesting like opening scene. Kind of reminds me of Screaming a little bit, where you've got someone, kind of a big actor, or talented, and they get taken out, you know what I'm saying, by the killer in a way. So that's his first exposure. He comes up with this plan. Um, Sustains an injury during this too. So this is years ago, and comes up with the plan for it. So one of the alert systems kind of ticks him off like in the middle of the night. Someone gives him a call that, this thing, whatever their system that's hooked up to it, has triggered, and this thing is being compromised. So he mobilizes to go and deal with it. But in the meantime, our two characters that work at the storage facility, it's like a public storage facility that's been built over this storage of this, this parasite. And it kind of goes from there, man. So they start dealing with it. Some people in the film, kind of get contaminated, and then he kind of, enlists them to help him, pull this mission off to, neutralize this threat and destroy it and make sure it doesn't spread out. But it's really cool, man. It has a really upbeat energy. It's horror based, but it wasn't necessarily scary. There is some gory stuff in it, man. Some really crazy effects. It looks good, man. Like when this thing, you know, um attaches to organisms, it looks nasty, bro. But it's also really fun, man. Really funny, the characters banner and interactions with each other, man. Like, and I kind of wish I did get a chance to see this in the theater. And I don't really know what you're gonna do. Like I feel like it's gonna be hard to sell a film like this to become like a blockbuster film, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just glad they got a chance to make it, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people will have a good time watching it. There's parts of the thing in here, a little bit of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and Liam Neeson is actually good in here. It's almost like he's playing a Frank Drebin without all the gags. Like his tone and manner of speak, it's like he's talking about serious stuff, but I couldn't really take him seriously. Like there's something weird that's going on. Maybe
When I
the
saw the
comedy
trailer, I could
tone.
just tell he was having fun in this.
Yeah, everyone's having fun in this, man. Like no joke, man. It's one of those films I think that was probably really fun to make, and everyone was having a blast just kind of doing what they had to do to, and I kind of hope a lot of people, more people, actually see this thing, man. So right now it's available. You could rent it or buy it, So I think I'm gonna try to buy it if they get like a release, or if I gotta get it digitally, I'll get it that way too. But yeah, I hope they get a release on this because I'm really curious about the making of it and the background because it's like a cool story, man. It's not something that's it feels like an X-Files episode in a way,
Okay.
like a story of the week kind of thing,
It
and it
was
goes on. Mhm.
it kind of gave me evolution type vibes. I don't know if you remember that movie
Yeah, yeah,
with
yeah,
I guess it
yeah.
was David Duchovny and
hmm
Orlando Jones in it.
Yeah, it kind of has those kind of vibes, where it's really there's some crazy stuff going on, but it's also really funny in the execution, and yeah, yeah, definitely gave me that vibe, man, as I was watching it. But yeah, yeah, I had a real good time watching that, man. That's one of my favorite recent watches, man, honestly. Yeah, even though I'm looking at the Rotten, what they give it? Let me see. Critical 78, popcorn 76. So it's generally well received. It's not gonna break the mold, but it's really fun, campy, goofy, and the effects and work is just really great, man. This film looks good. The cinematography is really good too, man.